What's going on, guys? Kai here. Today we're going to talk about some changes to the event. So we're talking about the slime event here, and there was a couple things we didn't know and still figuring out that I want to talk to you about. So one thing is we have Rimmer's Quest right here, which it's been found out that you get progressively less experience per uh, herb when you go up the ranks, making it harder to get to level 4. Now, we just had the Christmas event that had the reindeer that you had to feed, and a lot of people thought this was going to be like that, where you had to buy the packs to get there. And it ended up being wrong, because you would get 40 something. I have the exact numbers, but ended up being you would get 42 from login. Come over here to event. Sign in right here. You get 3 per day for 14 days. That's 42 of them, and you end up needing, I think it's 70 something. And obviously that doesn't match up. So when we go over here to the slime market, down at the bottom, we have the herbs, which I also thought was going to be we had to buy them. It would cost 930 based off of 30 per piece to make that difference up. Ends up not being the case, because today, after the rollover, after the Christmas event ended, if we go to the activeness right here, you'll see it's hard to click on it, but you'll see the fourth one right there at 100, the fourth one at 200, and so forth and so forth. You actually get 7 per day. So you get 7 per day here, and then you also get 3 for the login. So for the next 10 days, that's another 70 right there, plus the others that we have already had, which is way more than enough. I actually messed myself up by getting these herbs because a lot of people thought it was going to be required. Now, we also, a lot of you are, well, there are definitely spenders out there who want to buy these things in the shop, right? Obviously, get the Gift of Companion, get the Bond Stones. Now, I am telling you to wait, because if we go right here, total recharge. So this is you spending to recharge. Top up is also what it's normally called, and you get extra crystals for recharging. And notice that this went live several days after the event started. A lot of players are going to day one, when an event starts, recharge as much as they're going to, and then spend it all immediately. In this game, I know I have a lot of new players coming in. In this game, you have to be smart with your resources. You wait till the recharge event happens, which it will happen, evident right here, and then there's going to be what they call total consumption. Generally, it's in the last 2 or 3 days of the event. Assuming that people are going to spend and then lose all their resources. And then, as you see right here, recharges, you're topping up, you're getting a bunch of extra crystals for topping up, and then wait, and then buy the things you're going to buy and get more stuff in return. Now, I've had questions about people not being able to see some of these events, and let's check that out here. So over here on my Discord, you'll see I post everything that you ever need in the game in my resource channel. As you see, there was some issue. If we go, I'll even take you to my full conversation with them, AI Help. On Facebook, it says that the Rimuru event would end on the 7th, and the Milim event would be on the 8th to the 14th. On Discord, it says the Rimuru event is for all 14 days, and Milim is from the 8th to the 14th. I ask AI Help, who is their assistance department, and they say, I they say it was a confusion. I say understood. Can you clear up the confusion? Will it end on the 7th or the 14th? I get confused looking at this because they do day/month. I'm used to doing it the other way, but this is the way they're used to doing it. So I ask the question in their purpose, and they say the full 14 days. Also, we have this from Naya, who is head in charge. As we see over here, due to event scheduling conflicts on our new servers, that is when you start on a new server, the first 14 days are scripted. You have very specific events and very specific orders. It has an issue with the collaboration event because in the first 14 days, you generally don't get newer events, which is tough because when we have big events like we had Thanksgiving, we had Christmas, these things, and just doesn't work on the newer servers. But they're saying be patient and the event will be on your server. Generally, it is tough luck, but it will happen. Now let's check this out over here. All right, so I was speculating that we would be able to get Diablo up to Red 3, and that is assuming it was 1 copy per. But if we go over here, Fairies, Ascend, and then go to Holy. Remember right here is at 11 star, which is 1 red. 1 yellow is 6 star, and it goes up progressively like that. As you see, I have her at red 1, and you'll see on the side 60/180. So it's actually requiring the same amount that it would for any other fairy, but it's requiring stones specifically. Let me show you. Ascension Guidance right here. If we scroll and check out from 11 to 12 stars, you will see it needs a 8-star fairy, which is 3 copies of a fairy. So all of these are correct. The issue being it has to be the crystals. Now to show you, from 9-star to 10-star and from 10-star to 11-star, it also required 2 copies apiece. Now we're assuming that Diablo is going to be the same way. SEA players can confirm or deny down below. But what is nice is Milim and Rimuru appear to use the same exact crystals. So when we get that banner next week, if you decide you want Rimuru or Milim, you can funnel all of those crystals onto the one you want, which is kind of what we already do with Holies, as we see right here. Now, that was the majority of the updates for the event. The only other thing that I did not know ahead of time, but I did find out. Obviously, you could have found out pretty soon as well. If we go over here to the puzzle, you can actually choose which puzzle you want to do and practice a little bit. So if we go here, puzzle, start countdown, but on the top right, you can click reset and then go until you get, that I haven't seen that one. You can actually go until you get the right one. And what's interesting is, let me see, you can actually reset during it and then try to figure things out. So let's see if I can try to understand where the pieces need to go, try to remember how they look like. So now I remember it's like that, right? The timer's going to keep going. Reset. Okay, let's actually do it now. So head to the right, bam, bam, bam. I wasn't expecting to do this. All right, so that was really slow. As you see, I generally do it a bit quicker, just streaming issues. But you can get way better ranks. As you see, I'm at rank 26 because people are doing it really, really quick. 7 seconds with Keone. Good job there. Zoxy, these people are doing very, very well. Raspberries, people are doing well on this. Let me know down below, what is your record? What the lowest I've been so far is like 7.8. A pretty cool event. This is a no money event. This is pure, I guess you can say, skill, because I mean, how quickly you do it, that's cognition. I like this type of event. Let me know what you think down below. Until next time, guys.